Kim, let's talk about the dominant retail news headline here. Still 1 week later, the big acquisition by Amazon of Whole Foods, $13.7 billion.
Yes.
That affects a lot. It affects it's technology, it's retail, it's consumers. So a lot to unpack. So just talk about why they would spend that. What are they getting for that money, and why would they want to enter the grocery category? What are they getting?
Okay, for $13.7 billion, Amazon got 440 refrigerated warehouses that I understand reach about 75% of the population in the U.S. That's crucial for somebody who wants to be in the grocery business. As we know, you can't deliver lettuce to a door and expect it to be fresh, the kind of weather we've been having, if they're 2 hours getting home. So having that refrigerated warehouses is big for them. That's not cheap to build. They felt like they could buy that. They also got a beloved brand in Whole Foods, and I think there was a lot of brand equity built into that price as well.
Right, so let's talk about the ramifications. Obviously it affects Walmart, but just for what's the impact for the retail and the grocery industry in general first?
Well, for grocery, I think that it's not going to be as much as what people may think on the front end. You got to remember that Walmart controls upwards of 20%, close to 22% of the grocery market share. If you put Amazon and you put Whole Foods together, that they just together have a 2.5% of the market share. They're not going to make a big dent in the grocery business overall to start with. That's not to say Amazon is a disruptor. They've disrupted every market they've been in, and they will disrupt grocery on some end. I think some of that may come in terms of what they do in pricing. Consumers could win overall from low pricing.
Right. So what is Walmart's reaction? Do they make an acquisition to counter this? Do they just pivot internally? How do they respond to a $14 billion move against them?
Well, Walmart doesn't need more brick and mortar. We know that. They won't be buying a brick and mortar. Jet President Liza Landsman said today, we're going to kick Amazon's butt. Those were her words, and that's the mentality that Walmart/Jet has. They will play their own game. They will use their own infrastructure that they have, first class delivery system, logistics. That is their strength, and they will play at that, I think.
Right. So if we're starting to see what might be the start of a supermarket war, they have things that they can leverage to stay on top.
Don't forget, they are the largest customer for our suppliers. Altria's, Crafts, they sell more product in Walmart stores than any other. They're not going to turn their back on Walmart.
Right. And so just besides what this means for Amazon, for Walmart, what does this mean for consumers? What does this mean for the neighborhood market shopper, the Whole Foods shopper in Fayetteville, the prime customer? What does this mean for consumers?
Well, I think that Walmart may make a more of an aggressive play toward organics. They have already done that. I believe they have some 700 organic products in their stores now, and they come at a low price, much lower than Whole Foods. I think that you can't discount what Aldi is doing in that space too. Aldi is expanding with a great expansion, and we know Lidl is in this market now as well, the U.S. market, and those are very fierce competitors to Walmart on the low end. Walmart knows its customers better than anyone else, and they will deliver what their customers need. Their customers are not necessarily Whole Foods customers. Walmart customers will continue to get what Walmart promises, and that's low price and good service.
Right, and you might also see prices might be driven a little further downward. I mean, right or wrong, Whole Foods has the, quote, whole paycheck reputation in the retail community, so this might trickle down to lower prices? It
could trickle down to lower prices for Whole Foods, but Whole Foods is more of a culture. They support their suppliers, which are by and large not mass producers, more like family farmers. They will do, and I heard Whole Foods CEO say he will do everything he can to protect that relationship they have with their small producers. So I don't know how much price gaps they're going to see there.
Yeah, it's an interesting chess match to keep up with, right? No telling what the next move might be.
Who knows? It's anybody's guess.
Right.
Walmart has the wherewithal to buy any company they want. Who knows if they will?
Sure. All right. Good stuff with Kim Souza, our senior analyst at the Northwest Arkansas Business Journal and Talk Business and Politics. You can keep up with her work at nwabusinessjournal.com and talkbusiness.net.